administration, and I want to thank the local leaders for together creating a task force-like response, knowing that we are at our best when we work together and coordinate resources, coordinate our communications to the maximum effect for the community that has been impacted. And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met, such as food, baby formula, and the like. And you can apply now for anyone who's watching this who has been affected. There are FEMA personnel who are going door to door to interact personally with folks, especially those who do not have electricity. But also that aid, if you have electricity, can be applied for online, and I encourage people to.
Okay. Now, what's going on, y'all? This is JB, man, for the Executive Mindset. Also with Presidential Executive with my homie Rag. I just want to come here and talk about this is the craziness of this whole $750 relief that they're supposed to be providing for the folks or the families that were affected by Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. Now, for context, to give the full layout, VP Kamala Harris is saying this $750 is just for the initial relief, right? So it's not going to be the totality of everything, right? But even just the notion or just the initial offer for $750 to give families that are in this type of crazy situation. And if any of you seen any pictures of the floods, cars floating, houses floating, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty wild. And so I kind of liken this to an analogy of I'm married, right? And so it's kind of like for me having a side chick, and I'm treating my side chick way better than I'm treating the one that I committed to, the one that I have at home. And so this is pretty much what's been happening with this whole Biden and Harris administration, to where if you look at the receipts, you see that we've given Ukraine and Russia are in these proxy wars. And so pretty much we are the big brother, not even big brother, I would say we're the daddy to Ukraine, because they can't really function or do without any of our help, right? And so Russia infiltrated them, and so now we have to come to Ukraine's help in order to pretty much not make us look soft, in the U.S., since we're Ukraine's allies. So we've filtered over at least $60 billion since the Biden-Harris administration, since they started officially in 2021. So in less than 4 years, we filtered over $60 billion to them, to a war that at one time was even just a stalemate. So we were filtering billions of dollars over the years on a what if, or not something that was been actively happening. So that's what makes the $750 per family, even just for immediate need, laughable, because we're giving people abroad in Ukraine billions of dollars, right? And not even that, to open up, going on another way, the whole migrant situation that's been going on in the U.S. with that's been happening in Ohio, it's been happening in Chicago, New York, and other places in the country. And so people are coming in here illegally. Okay, we know that. We also know that since the Biden and Harris administration, they've let in over somewhere between 10 to 20 million illegal immigrants. And so now it's becoming an issue in Ohio, becoming an issue in Chicago, becoming an issue in New York. And what are they getting on top of coming in here illegally? They're giving housing. They're giving like rental properties. They're being given, like, one person I remember in Chicago got like $10,000 on an EBT card, or $10,000 in cash. One family now. You know what I mean? And so that is over and beyond, I believe, of just trying to help somebody out. And then now let's compare it to what's happening with Hurricane Helene in North Carolina, in Asheville, North Carolina. people have lost family members, cousins, friends. They lost their lives. They lost their housing. They've lost all their properties, the memories, and all this stuff. And in this type of life and death type of situation, they're saying, we'll give you $750 for your trouble. $750 for your trouble. And that's just, it's laughable, man. Like, if you just look at it from just, if you have no information and you add up everything else and saying, okay, $750, okay, that's a good starter to to help people out. But that's only if you don't have the context of what else has been going on with this administration, what they've been funding and giving all this money to, right? And so not only would immigrants coming in here, they're giving them $8,000-$10,000 a pop. Not only that, they're housing them, they're giving them houses, they're giving them all this other stuff. Now, I believe all this is a whole nother agenda to get their vote, to pretty much drown us out. But that's maybe we'll talk about that on another day. But the whole $750 is crazy, even when you look at the context of it. Okay, it's not just that's the totality of what they're going to get, but even just to initial start to people that lost as much as they did. And if you've seen photos and videos, you've seen houses floating, you've seen cars floating, you've seen trees trampled down on houses. Like it's pretty bad. And I'm sure I haven't even seen the worst of it. You know what I mean? That's just some of the videos and pictures that I've seen. So people that are in that type of situation, you're saying, okay, we'll start you off with 750. But then, as my analogy, what I was saying before, your side chick, Ukraine, I was supposed to be your side chick, Ukraine. I was supposed to be your side chick with the illegal immigrants coming into the country. They get supported way more with a whole bigger bag than what they're going to give the people that are here, that were born here, that have a right to be here, and you're just going to start them off with $750. That's crazy. I'd like to know what y'all think, man. Again, me and my boy Rag, we back next week. We'll be here with season 5 live. We got a little something coming with, we're going to put more video on spot commentary with that. And so, y'all be on the lookout for that, y'all. But check it out. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And y'all, until next time. Salute.